Hello everybody, Cole Clement, your GWO reporter here. Today we got a submission match between Creamsicle and Shade. I have been informed, along with GWO, that Creamsicle would like to have a word. So he will be speaking here in a couple minutes before the match gets underway. So I will shut up and just let him talk. Please listen to what he's saying. I have no idea what it's about, but if he wants to talk, it's probably important. So I am just going to let him say whatever he wants to say before this submission match with Shade. It's going to be a great match, I think. This match was requested by one of our viewers on YouTube. We would like to say thank you to everybody who watches our videos on YouTube. And before you ask the question, yes, we do take match requests. Hence this. Because if there wasn't a match request, I would not be doing this. Because I frankly don't want to face Shade again, but looks like I have to. GWO put me up to it, so I guess I'm here. This is how I pay the bills. So we will try to do our best to make your match requests happen, but we cannot guarantee that the matches are going to be exactly how you wanted them. The viewer who requested the submission match did not request a match between Creamsicle and Shade. The viewer requested a match between Shade and Nolan. As you can tell, I'm not Nolan. Because Nolan couldn't make it. Of course, I don't know if Nolan's scared or what. He couldn't make it, so it's me. But it really angers me that I wasn't the one that was requested to make this match. I want to be your number one guy. I want to be the guy you guys want to watch. I don't know if you guys don't have respect for me. If you don't, there is something wrong with you. Hopefully I can gain that respect. And it's going to start tonight with a submission victory against Shade. Oh, it's clear that Creamsicle really wants to be the guy that you want to see. And he is very upset that the fan did not request to see him and instead wanted to see Shade and Nolan. I think, yeah, Creamsicle's completely right. I mean, I think he believes that he can win you guys' appreciation and respect if he can win tonight and continue to keep winning. He thinks he's done everything already. But I guess not, so, I mean, I guess his plan is to just keep winning, try to win you guys over. Bell sounds here. The match gets going. Shade with a kick. Didn't look to affect Creamsicle there. Now Shade and Creamsicle go down. Creamsicle has a couple of early punches to the head of Shade. So, submission match means that you can only win the match by submission. The opponent has to tap out. I think this type of match probably favors Creamsicle because Creamsicle is stronger, so if he applies any submission hold, I think it's just going to be more painful than if Shade were to apply one on Creamsicle. Plus, he's got longer arms, longer legs. He's going to be able to lock in the submission and keep it there and stretch for longer. Now, DDT there by Creamsicle. Again, though, this match means a lot to both of these guys, but I do think it means more to Creamsicle. I think the odds are in Creamsicle's favor. He really needs to win this to try to gain the fans' respect. Bunch there by Creamsicle. Didn't really look like it hit Shade that hard, but he went down fairly hard there. Now Creamsicle and Shade lock up again. Here he's got him. Oh, he could be going for a Kimura lock here. Looks like he's going to try it. Shade trying to get out of it. The Kimura lock could try to break Shade's arm here. Shade's able to break the hold. See, that was really good there by Shade. Good thinking there by Creamsicle to try to lock in that Kimura lock and make Shade tap out early. But Shade was able to avoid the hold. Creamsicle was stopping Shade there. And I don't know. I mean, both these guys have their own signature submissions. Creamsicle loves to use that Kimura lock, also use the John Cena STF, and also his own submission maneuver, which is called the Acid Rain. It's where he sits down, and his opponent would be on their stomach. He sits down kind of by their hip and pulls his opponent's leg and arms together, or leg and head together, if you can imagine what that is. He just stretches out the legs, stretches out the neck. It's very painful. Shade uses the Shade special submission, which is kind of a variant in the Boston Crab. He hooks your legs in and then he sits down and just kind of wrenches away at those calves and thighs. And I believe that's more painful, or I believe that is really painful too. I'm not sure which one is more painful, but either one is very, very capable of making someone tap out. This has been a pretty interesting match so far because I think Creamsicle tried to lock on that Kimura lock, but they haven't really tried to go for any serious submissions aside from that one. And Shade was able to break out very early. Oh, now Shade just plants Creamsicle's head into the mat. I really am surprised they haven't gone for more submissions. I mean, I guess Creamsicle trying to apply that Kimura on Shade and Shade getting out so quickly is probably just proof that he's not ready yet. But still, I would have expected to see them go for a couple more early victories than they have so far. Shade trying to get Creamsicle on top, maybe. Doesn't look like it. Now Creamsicle's trying to change things around. Now punch to Shade, down he goes. Creamsicle standing over Shade. Shade trying to get back up to his feet. Here he does. He does. Now Creamsicle starts again with the punches. Down goes Shade again. Shade once again back up to his feet. Let's see what Creamsicle's got in mind here this time. Pushed there by Shade. Now another punch by Creamsicle. This one to the back of the neck. Now he's got him down. He's talking to the camera. Oh, now Shade able to break out of that. If you couldn't hear what he was saying, Nolan, I know you're watching this, fan who requested this match, I know you're watching. You should want to see me. This is exactly what happens when somebody comes into the ring with me. This is what happens. He's really, really, really wants to win you guys' respect if you don't already respect him. He believes he's already done enough, but I guess not. Shade up top, splash dive there by Creamsicle. Shade, what's he doing? I think he just went into a cover, and Creamsicle pushed him out. See, these are the kind of mental lapses that Shade is prone to having. Shade just sometimes doesn't think with his head enough. He tried to go for a pinfall in a submission match. I think that Creamsicle probably has higher IQ than Shade. I just think Shade is very prone to that kind of mental lapse. And sometimes Creamsicle is going to catch him and make him pay. See, like right now, Creamsicle got him in the offensive there. Now an exploder suplex after a couple of other suplexes. That's a powerful exploder there by Creamsicle after a couple of snap suplexes. Now, all the momentum is in Creamsicle's favor. Now, Shade goes again. I think he just landed a kick right to the midsection. Right as I said, Creamsicle had the momentum. Shade's got it right back. Now, punch Creamsicle in the corner. Shade's trying to get back on top of that box, maybe. Creamsicle goes up. I wonder what Shade's setting up for here. Creamsicle's on top. Shade just pulls him down and just flips him onto the mat. Again, still no submission holds, really. There's a... Shade just landed on Creamsicle's hand. As I was saying, no submissions have really been applied yet. I'm surprised by the lack of submissions. And I think the first... I mean, of course, Creamsicle tried that Kimura lock earlier on in the match, but I think the first real submission that somebody locks in could be the last one. That could be the thing that ends it. I mean, right now, they both look pretty tired and sore. I think it just might be the first one who can apply a good submission. Shade and Creamsicle are both locked up here. Now, Creamsicle going with those knees to the gut. Shade pushes Creamsicle. I think he might have hit him there. Knocks him back on the mat. Now, Shade with a huge stomp right to the left arm of Creamsicle. That's Creamsicle's dominant arm. I've seen Shade try to target Creamsicle's left arm and left leg a lot because he really wants to make Creamsicle use his right side of his body. Now, again, kicks there. Now, he could be set up for a nut stomp. He just hit it. Shade just hit his famous nut stomp. But that's not going to win the match. He's going to have to submit him. Oh, he's in position here. Shade might be looking to apply the Shade special submission. Here it is. That's the Shade special... Oh, my God. Shade special submission. Will Creamsicle tap out? He might. Creamsicle might tap out right here, and Shade might win the match. Here we go. Creamsicle. He might tap. He just did. He tapped out. Shade beats Creamsicle in the submission match. Shade has proven he's the better competitor. Again.